And good evening and welcome to The Geek Show. We are back.
We're back.
We were not here last week.
No, that was mostly my fault, as it was my son's 17th birthday. Happy birthday, little William. Happy birthday.
Hello, little William. Happy birthday. Did he have a good birthday, by the way?
I think so. Seemed to enjoy himself.
Awesome.
Another year getting closer to getting blind drunk, so we'll see what next year brings.
Awesome. Brilliant. So it's going to be a nice relaxing one tonight. Loads of fun things going on. So people are just starting to connect.
I think tonight we should have it that anyone at home can ask us any question they want, no matter what it's about. Ask us anything. We'll do a Q&A, and we'll explain what came first, the chicken or the llama, and all that other nonsense.
So just before we get going, so my week, 2 weeks ago, the graphic novels appeared. Ooh.
I know him.
I know him. What, him and him. So it's
I know them all.
You know them good. So it's been amazing. The feedback has been awesome. Me and Dave, the other co-writer, has spent the last 2 weeks going to the post office every day and shipping out millions of these things all around the world. So
quite literally millions.
Literally quite millions. And the post office love me. Every time they see me walk in, their eyes roll and they're like, we're going to make loads of money today. So it's been good fun. And we've got, I think we're only about 30 left to send out of all of it.
Wow, that's pretty good going.
For this wave. So really good, awesome feedback. Book 2 and book 3 are already in the works. There's going to be some sneak stuff. We have a Patreon. Look at us with a Patreon. Ooh. So if you're feeling saucy, we have a Patreon. Patreon.com/V2A. And there's some bits, and we're going to do some sneaky things or sneak peeks at book 2. And we've got stuff going on. And all the people have got their characters in the book. We have started to talk to you guys
here.
And I think the only shop this will actually be available once it does actually come out, and there's not going to be many left at all, will be just us and Worcester War Games. Worcester War Games is the only physical shop. Yay! So that's me. Yeah, over to you, Andy. So how's your week been going, sir?
It's been a good week, actually, yes. I started on Monday. I decided I'm going to paint all of my dwarfs. I've got 1 million dwarfs, and that's not much of an overstatement, to be honest, 1 million dwarfs. We did work out the other day how many it was. I can't remember what we came to, like 1,300 dwarfs or something.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, so I decided I'm going to get them all painted by the end of the year. So that's something to keep me busy in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
If not more. So, yeah.
Are you going to just spray them all black and say they're dwarfs at night?
Kind of racist, but okay. They're my dwarfs, and I'll paint them any colour I want. That would be an easy way out. No, I've decided I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it as a kind of video log, so a vlog, as they're called.
Oh,
the kids are saying.
The kids.
I'm down. I'm hip with those kids. I know what is whack. I decided I'm going to catalogue my whole journey of painting all these dwarfs by videoing it, and then we'll put on a YouTube thing. That will show me painting them. So far, I'm about 7 hours in, and I've just about got the skin tones done. And that's just on the first 16. So this is quite a mammoth project. But we'll see how we get on.
How many have you got to paint again?
We worked it out the other day on roughly. So I've got 18 of the foams with 50 in each. So 18 times 50 plus bags and boxes of other ones. So 1 or 2.
So have you got some sort of fetish with the dwarfs?
Apparently, yes. I was not aware of it. But yeah, if it's small and hairy, I'm into it. Just ask my wife.
And on that note, if you'd like to ask me what I've been doing this week, apart from
what have you been doing this week? Well, I assume you've just been sat at home going, "Look at me! I'm a famous graphic novelist now.
Look at me! I'm a publicist and all this."
Yeah.
Kind of as well as being to the post office, I've been starting to build this.
Ooh! What's that then? What's that, and what's it from?
Yeah, it's only from the best game ever. Dead Man's Hand, and look at me starting to build. So this actually comes in the starter kit box.
Is that the Tent Town Blacksmith?
Yes, And I initially saw it and I thought, this is going to be hard. But I really enjoy making it. It isn't. It's really fun to make. And seriously, it looks badass. It is.
They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah, 4 grand games. Hats off. You have done an absolutely sterling. And also, it's fun to do.
Yeah.
It is actually.
Yeah.
It's not. But bloody hell, it looks amazing. I am
good, aren't they?
I was blown away. So this isn't actually a hobby. So I will be down Worcester War Games on Saturday, and I'm going to be buying
for a game.
And we're going to buy some more scenery because I quite like making the scenery now. Yeah. So we're going to video it. I'll bring some cameras down, and we're going to video my first proper game with Andy playing Dead Man's Hand. I keep saying I want to say chest, but that's something.
We can play that too. It's fine.
We could just make it up with pirates.
Yeah, it's fine.
But seriously, awesome game. Love it.
Yeah.
Stuart is the man.
Yeah.
Awesome. The figures.
For anyone who hasn't seen, I have I've actually done a couple now. There's another one coming in the next couple of days.
Ooh.
I've been doing some more painting tutorials for Dead Man's Hand.
Oh, I saw it and liked it.
Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get that.
Can you put your hand behind it? If you put your hand behind it, it should focus or not.
It should.
It should.
But, there we go.
Yeah.
It's
nearly.
a second's worth. There we go.
Oh my God! You've done the belt buckle. That always scares me. When people do that, you just think
these plastics are so nice. They are such a lovely thing. They're great to build. They've got so many options.
They are amazing,
and they look fantastic when they're done. I built all 5 of mine. I've managed to paint 1, which there is a tutorial to tell you how you paint it. Ironically, I also got a message off Stuart the other day. June 15th. Yes, June 15th. We can confirm is the release date for them. They are £15 for a pack. So that's £15 for 10 plastic models. Beat that GW.
Yeah.
And they are phenomenal. They're so nice.
I will post up the picture of mine. I've made mine. I think I've put.
I did see a picture
on
of yours,
on the Facebook site. I haven't painted them yet. I've underpainted, sprayed them white.
Which is an odd choice.
Who knows? It's how I work. But it's
but show us how it's done.
I'll show you how it's done. But seriously, they are awesome, and I am loving. I thought they were fun to put together, unlike the Aliens one, where the tail flies off.
Yeah. To be fair, I didn't lose any of the tails from my Dead Man's Hand, guys. Not one. So
not one alien tail.
Yeah, not one tail fell off my Dead Man's Hand, guys. It was awesome.
And also, just so what do you have? What can we buy from you about Dead Man's Hand?
Well, we're expecting a massive restock tomorrow. I've been on to Stuart yesterday, Monday, and we've ordered a ton more stuff. So we've got all the gangs back in again, or we should have all the gangs back in again next week, or this week, tomorrow. Tomorrow is already that time. Plus, I think I ordered 10 of the 2-player starter sets, the limited editions 2-player starter sets. Yeah. So we've got a whole bunch of those coming in as well. So anyone who needs to get hold of one, this is your chance. We're going to have loads of it. So yeah, we will have all of that in stock.
It is. I have got. So I was excited about Blood Bowl, which I really am. Love it. Aliens, love it. But Dead Man's Hand has blown me away. It is seriously.
And he hasn't even played a game yet.
And I played it in my mind, and I played it with myself. Trying to go through the figures, trying to go through the rules, but I just sort of. It's amazing. I am loving it.
It's so much fun. So much fun.
Awesome. So another quick one. Let me just share because we didn't do anything because we've literally just joined we joined straight away.
We're ready as ever.
So you know that I'm an Oculus Quest kind of guy.
I do, Mr. Techno.
Have you seen Demio?
I have not. What is Demio?
Would you like to see?
I would like to see Demio.
Let's play.
I like to see things.
Let us see. You do. Let us just play Demio. Should we have it? Let's have it with a sound.
Let's not see it. There we go.
Let's have it with a sound because we're posh.
Because geek is the new sex.
So what this is?
Oh, so this is a trailer, is it?
Yeah, this is a trailer for the game. It came out about 2 weeks ago. And see if you unmute it. That would always help. See what you think.
Descending into the dark dungeons of forgotten memories,
the
mighty guardian found himself caught in an ambush.
I haven't seen the advert yet. I've seen the game, but
magic.
Jumanji. Oh, no,
it is.
To adventure.
It does look quite good when it gets
Compelled by
going.
fate, he summoned the old fellowship.
Yeah, so you can play with a group online.
Oh, I don't know about that. Oh.
All right, boys. What's the plan of attack here?
Gotta get the key, and then we gotta go to the exit.
All right, I'm gonna try to take out this little spider-looking thing.
Do it, John. Take him out.
Where are we going? Should we go in here? Ooh, a chest. Oh, we got a card. Ooh, nice.
It looks a bit like Hero Quest,
It does, yeah.
but
I
in
need to
VR
save you?
with your
Oh,
mates.
you got a card?
Okay, hang on. I got this. What about this door over here?
I have a feeling this could get ugly.
Oh,
Mm.
They're killing you,
They're
man.
taking a beating.
I'm about to die.
We got this, clown.
We got your back.
Oh, here they come.
I got you. I got you.
Let's do this.
Whoa, nice!
oh.
Hmm.
Dun dun dun. So yeah, it looks pretty good.
Hmm. I have to
Yeah.
say, I don't want to be the naysayer Nelly on all this, but whenever I see virtual reality, in my head, my first place my head goes to is like you look at the old movie Lawnmower Man
Yeah,
with the Stephen King adaptation, and you always see this really crap, blocky graphics. And then you see some of the new stuff, and you go, "Oh yeah, of course we've moved on miles from."
it's
then.
got better since then.
And
Yeah,
then you do see it and go, but it's still not virtual reality that you see in the movies where it's cinematic and it's perfect. And I would feel a bit let down by it. It's like, you mean the movies are lying to me? That virtual reality isn't that good yet? Hmm.
It does look good. I am going to get it because you
Of
can
course.
download it. Look at us.
Yeah, yeah.
And I will give you a review of it next week on the show.
Ooh, that soon.
That soon. I'm going to
So-
give it a whirl.
So no daylight for you for the next 7 days, then just VR, and that's it.
The usual, really.
Yeah,
the
okay, yeah.
usual.
Yeah.
So hello to JD,
Hi,
whoever he is. Hello. And,
JD. I know
hello.
JD. I know who. I was like, JD, why do I know?
and Doug, all the way from
Oh, there's
America.
this man
He's-
that makes roast potatoes.
yeah,
I'm
Doug,
angry at JD.
is he? Doug's one of ours. He's one of the Cult of Eat Away, and also Dead Man's Hand for the win. It is
Okay, I want to
awesome.
put this out here, right? This is the thing. We've had this argument in the shop today, right? We're having a roast dinner made for us tomorrow in the shop, which is lovely. Thank you very much to the person who's doing it. I'm naming no names.
Oh,
But they're not doing roast potatoes with it. They're doing
What?
mashed potato. Thank you. Thank you very much.
what?
Yeah,
Sacrilege.
Yeah,
No.
I'm not saying who it is, but they are online with us right now. Could be anyone.
It could be anyone, and it's
Definitely
not.
not Doug.
And it's not Doug.
but it could be anyone.
Yeah.
It can also not be JD. They might turn out I've actually got the wrong person. But no, they're insistent that no roast potatoes on a
That's-
roast dinner. It's
Well,
just heinous. It's horrendous.
So the answer's in the name. Roast.
Yeah,
Roast.
that was
Not mashed.
exactly my
It's not a
argument.
mashed meal.
No, but it could be. I don't mind that as well. I'll eat my roast however it comes. I don't really care. I love roasts.
Is JD trying to buy you off then?
Well, no. He's just being very kind. So we love JD. He's like a long lost ginger stepson.
Oh, okay. So is JD? So JD is good at Dead Man's Hand as well. Because as I
He
said,
is.
I am gonna. Is there any advice you could give me for Saturdays?
Ooh, what are you bringing? Who are you bringing with you? Is it just
I'm
going to be
like-
out of the starter box or?
I'm gonna, it's either the starter box or the Anthill Mob, the ones I've made.
Oh, okay. I will probably run my Renegade Indians, which like to get up close and stabby.
That's cool.
My advice is let me do it because I generally tend to kill myself when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. I roll poorly, and then
Right.
my guy just falls on his knife. There is a reason why they're called the hepatitis tribe, because you're more likely to die from their blood than you are from actually getting shanked by them. He's doing roast potatoes.
Oh, he is.
Could be anyone. Could be anyone is doing
somebody
roast
else,
potatoes.
Maybe somebody else. Fine.
Yeah. JD's going to do some roast potatoes for my roast tomorrow instead.
Have I been invited?
Yeah, come on down. Everyone, come on down. JD's making roast for everyone.
Thanks, JD. You're awesome. Yay. Favourite person.
JD is my partner in crime when it comes to Dead Man's Hand. The two of us play it like almost every couple of weeks if we can.
So my tactic from reading the rules and in my head is I am going to like move one and shoot twice.
Well, bear in mind your ranges. So you always start, I think, about 35 centimeters apart.
A bit too far away.
So you're just outside of range for moving and shooting. Ooh. So you got to be careful. So you normally get one turn of kind of tactically moving your guys, and then all hell breaks loose.
I'm liking it. This is going to be awesome. I'm super.
You'll be shanked by Big Chief runs with scissors. That's what my leader's called. Big Chief runs with scissors because he does.
Awesome. I will. I'll bring some cameras down. So it's going to be my team, which will be the Anthill Mob, which I've obviously got from a cartoon, and against yours. So it's going to be amazing.
It is.
So painting the figures, you've done an epic job on those, mate.
Thank you very much. There is a new tutorial went up this morning for painting the Kelly Gang.
Kelly Gang.
Somebody posted on one of the things going, "Oh, I'm about to start the Kelly Gang. Any advice?" I went, "Yep, there you go. This is about 8 minutes long of me just painting all 5 members of the Kelly Gang in about 6 different colours, and that's it. There's not a lot to it because obviously they're lovely and brown, and that's about all you need to worry about with them.
People like brown, don't they?
Yeah. It was the old West. Everyone was wearing brown, maybe with a white shirt, but these guys were all armor plated, so they're not wearing anything other than a trench coat and trousers.
Wow! I must admit they look my favourites. And also
really nice.
the dead, evil, deady ones.
Yeah, the malevolent.
The malevolent. And the Duke, is it the Duke?
The Baron or the Count?
I like them both.
They're both cool, to be honest. It's all cool. That's the problem.
Also the falling down buildings. I think I might go for that because I like the church and there's a cemetery and there's all bits.
Yeah, we've got a set of those. I think they did a special bundle when it came out. We went, screw it, stick us down for that. We'll have the lot.
Oh, super exciting. Really nice. A quick question then. How do you do the bases? Because the bases are little, but your bases are big and look cool.
Yeah. See, let me have a quick look. Yeah, so when I painted up the plastics, I didn't have any bases for them because I had no foresight whatsoever as to think of bringing bases home. And I go, well, I want to finish them off in the day, so I'll just put many bases. So as you can actually see, this one here is the regulation Dead Man's Hand base compared to the ones I've used, which, so basically it's about a 25mm base to a 32. So yeah, they've got much bigger bases because I didn't have any other bases to put them on. But I am doing a video tutorial because a few people have asked me how I do the bases on them with the cracked and stuff.
It looks nice.
So I'm going to do a tutorial. It takes about 2-3 minutes per base to do. They take no time at all. It's mostly waiting for them to dry.
Wow.
Yes, there will be a tutorial coming up soon for how I did those.
Awesome. I am super excited about that because these are so good. I really do want to paint these. I want to get this. Want to get it out there. Awesome. Good. No, carry on.
Well, unfortunately, because I wasn't able to come on last Wednesday, I wasn't able to give you the exciting news. We had a little visit last week from 2 young fellows, or 1 young fellow and 1 not so young fellow, Big Ben and Cad, who are the proprietors, runners, owners, the big honchos of Foreground.
No.
They came into the shop to see us. We have a mutual friend who brought them along. I had a lovely chat with the pair of them, and we've been talking about like what's going to happen with the future. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. They are going to be doing some more of the Tent Town. They're going to be doing a range of Tent Town buildings. So that one that's exclusive, which is the only way you can get it, I believe that's what they were saying, is in that 2-player starter set. There will be now more of it. So there'll be like a mine entrance and like other buildings and things with that kind of tarpaulin back to them.
Awesome.
That's what they're working on next. And we are talking about them coming up and doing us a demo table in the store on a monthly basis. So every month they'll come up and they'll go, right, here's a table with this terrain and that terrain and the other terrain.
Wow.
And it'll change on a monthly basis, and we'll stock a lot more of their stuff than what we currently do. So you'll be able to come in and go, that's what that building looks like. That looks really cool. I'll have 10 of them.
Bloody hell.
So, yeah, we're hoping to get them on the show. We'd like to get them on the show.
Yeah, we have to.
They're so busy. They're such important men. They're busy all the time.
We will have to try and entice them on the show. Also, there is a bit of news that next month we have got on the other one, not on the Geek Show, but on the Freak Show. Are you a Walking Dead fan?
I've been known to partake in all 9 seasons of The Walking Dead, yes.
Oh, bloody hell. So the guy who actually does all the drawings, Charlie, is actually coming on the 12th.
Ooh, that's quite the turnout, isn't it?
Yeah. And the comics is outsold Marvel, DC, #1 selling comic.
Everything bar V2A, I expect.
Apart from the V2A one, but he's coming on the 12th. So very, very exciting. All
cool.
exciting.
That's cool.
That's very cool. Yeah. So foreground games, foreground scenery, scenery, awesome.
Yep.
Very, very impressed. So what else? By the way, as fun, we did a freak show on Saturday because we were feeling slightly naughty because we didn't do a geek show on the Wednesday, so we thought, Saturday, let's do an ultra naughty one. What we did is we did a drink along to the Eurovision. Song Contest. We had over 2,000 people join, and we got kicked off YouTube and Facebook by copyright infringement. And guess how many countries? How many countries?
How many countries are there? I'm going to go with 46.
46, no, 250. We broke 250 online streaming rules, country thingies, and they stopped the stream. There is a version of it somewhere, but at one point we had about 2,500 people watching, and it was really, really funny, and we had an awesome time. But yes, so well done, and it's disappeared now. So you were either there and you were on it, and it never existed, or it was just
How much nudity was there? What did you do?
It went on for like 4 hours. It was crazy. So as we weren't here last week, but we are here this week. So what is new? What is new in the shop then, sir? What's coming?
Well, last week had the big release for Games Workshop, which was the new vampires. The new vampire, the Soul Blight something or other, Soul Blight Grave. Yes. So there's. There was. I've lost my trail of thought now. You're more than welcome to the pair of you. Julia, JD was who you were talking to. There we go.
The guy that you kept down in the cellar.
Yes,
in the special room.
Yes, the padded one.
The padded one.
Yeah, he's eating his way through the padding now, and he's on to roast dinners.
Oh, that's cool. Yes, I like JD. He was good. He was good.
Yeah. It's a lovely fella. Lovely fella.
Yeah. So hello, Mike from America. He was wondering what happened on the stream. It was very good. So we were on 2 or 3 different Facebook groups and YouTube. And then first of all, YouTube went no, and then one of the Facebooks was like no, and we were like dodging around, ducking in and diving. It was great fun though. But yeah, it's about 2,500 people. We had Graham Norton on. It was highly entertaining. Very, very funny. It was naughty.
You had Graham Norton on your show?
No. Oh. We were just coming out with better jokes than Graham Norton. It was saucy. It was fresh. That's all I can say. But so these Dracula.
Yes, the vampires.
Sorry.
That was it. There we go. We're talking about something, I'm sure. So there was a character. There's the new kind of Centaurian vampire character, lady something or other, or an alternate build, which was just more of a generic vampire-esque thing. It's a really lovely model. If anyone knows out there that actually has bought this kit and built it, can you build it with the torso of the vampire separate from the body of the beast? Because they're 2 lovely models separately, but together they look crap. So I've looked at it, it's like, well, if you can kind of build them separately and just add legs to him or her and then a head to the thing, you've probably got 2 really cool kits and you can make a nice diorama base with it. It looks absolutely awesome. So that was really nice, kind of. And there was the new book and the dice and the cards, as there always is with these things. There were new zombies. The new zombies look very, very nice from Games Workshop compared to their old clunky, fat-bodied weirdos. The new one's really sleek, really nice. New skeleton warriors, which are really nice as well. Very kind of Middle Eastern feel to them, kind of Turkish kind of thing. They look really nice. There were the big thing that most people were excited about was the new Blood Knights. So there's new Blood Knights coming out, which or have come out, which were used to be £65, I think it was, for 3 of them. And it's like, that's ridiculous for a guy on a horse. 20 quid a guy on a horse.
Yeah.
They're now out at I think they're £39.50 for 3, and they're new sculpts, and they're in plastic, and they look lovely. They're really, really nice sculpts. So it's about time that Games Workshop sorted that out.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was. Dire Wolves as well came out, just a resculpt of the Dire Wolves, which is again a nice looking. No, it wasn't Felbats. It wasn't Dire Wolves. Dire Wolves are next week.
Right.
Felbats came out. The new Felbats are really cool. They got cheeky little impish faces on them as they're kind of these big bat things sitting on rocks. And it's like, oh, that's so much fun.
Wow.
So yeah, that's what came out last week, and then this week is more of that plus all the new Skitarii stuff, which anyone playing 40k is all excited about. So the Martians are coming. They got a new book and dice and cards, and I think there's a new character and a new starter box kind of thing. So yeah,
brilliant! Wow. So when I come down on Saturday, as I said, we'll bring some cameras and we will record the game, but also we can do a bit of a look around the shop, because that would be awesome for the people.
It's tidy now. It's fine. I'm not scared anymore. It's tidy. I'm okay.
But also, I'd never been downstairs until the last time, and it's amazing just to show everybody how cool and how tidy the shop is upstairs, and how many awesome game sort of tables you've got downstairs. It's epic. I didn't realize all that bit existed.
Yeah, I always forget that people don't know it's down now. I just take it for granted that everyone's like come in at some point and gone downstairs. So I always forget people come in and go, oh, I didn't know you had downstairs.
It's huge. I must admit, I am loving it. So, I've heard that you're back open. You had is it Wednesday nights from 5 till 9? It's
board games on a Wednesday now. We've got a D&D group, well, 2 D&D groups in on a Wednesday evening downstairs, but upstairs, yes, we had our first board game meetup this evening, and we played lots of games. What did we play? The main game we were playing was The Thing Infection Outpost 13. It's just the most awesome game ever. Board game anyway. It is absolutely phenomenal. Everyone always wants to play it. And we played Dobble and Suro of the Seas, and we played a little bit of Battle Sheep, because everyone loves Battle Sheep. The most intense children's game for adults. Yeah, that was great fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come down and have a game of Trolls in the Pantry. What an awesome game!
Yes, we do. We need to definitely. I love that game. I've played it so many years.
I love that game. I used to play with drinking lots of vodka, but maybe that's just me.
Well, to be honest, we've been talking about doing Dead Man's Hand. Every time you get shot, you take a shot.
I like it.
Just to see how messy that gets, how quickly.
Yeah, definitely. So, what other? Do you have to be a member to come and play these games?
No, just come on down the shop anytime that we're open and come and play the games. Get involved. The tables are there to be used, so come down and use them. Thursday evenings is X-Wing. So if you want to come down and play X-Wing, we have that on a Thursday evening. Plus all the other tables are free then. So if you want to come down and play anything at all, just come down and play. And then Fridays is Magic the Gathering. So if you're into your card crack, come down and play Magic the Gathering. And again, all the other tables are then empty, so you can come and play whatever else you want as well. Wow. And obviously, any day that we're open, come down, use the table space. That's what it's there for.
Bloody hell. Awesome. I must admit, it's my favourite shop. I've got one of our guys from America is going to come on one of the weeks with his Magic the Gathering collection, which is super expensive. I don't understand it, but we're just going to see cards worth about 10 grand and go, ooh.
And watch him tear them in half.
Well, no. Is it still popular? I never really got into it.
It's more popular than it's ever been. It's bigger than it's ever been before. I think it just keeps getting more and more popular all the time. So yeah, I don't, like you say, I don't understand it. If it's not plastic and I can't paint it, I don't get it. But it's not my thing. I've tried. To be fair, I have played other card games, things like Champions, which was an Age of Sigmar thing, and I've played Star Wars Destiny with dice and cards, and I kind of get it to a certain extent. A lot of it's just opening the packs. You don't really care what the game's about. It's like, I get to open packs, and it's that. I think it's that return to your childhood of opening the Panini soccer album
It
stickers.
is. And
And
that's
then
a
go
bit of
really
bubble
down the
gum.
back of the sofa for another 10p. So you can go and buy another pack from the shop. You didn't get the card you want.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think it's a lot of that just comes back to that.
Right.
Now,
So-
I have
Oh.
something here that I've been holding on to for this show.
Oh,
Let me just reach down here and grab this. So I went into the shop this morning. It's the first time I've been in for 2 days because we had a couple of days off, which is always lovely. And there was an envelope on my table. And
oh.
it was handwritten. I was like, whose monkey scratch is that?
I
And I
know.
kind of turned it over and went, D West? I don't know a D West.
Yeah.
There we are. There we go.
There
I don't
you
know
go.
a D West. And I opened it up and I was confronted by
Were you confronted?
by things I was not expecting. I knew I was getting them, but I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting them yet because it was a Kickstarter I'd done. And Kickstarters never arrive on time. So this couldn't be anything from a Kickstarter because that would mean it was in a timely fashion. And that's
Yeah.
not what Kickstarter's about.
Exactly.
But then I opened it up and I got
Oh.
these. I got these things. And I was like,
Oh.
I remember buying these on a Kickstarter, but that's on time. What is going on in the world?
Also, did you know, this is a fascinating fact, that there is only 999 copies of either ever.
Ooh, I did not
And-
know that. I
and
know
the
I am
one-
number 304.
And the dude with the horns,
Yes.
that is painted by a guy called Ryan Brown, who is Marvel's top artist. And when he does a limited edition run, there is about 3,500 normally, and they go for stupid money. So this one he did for us, there is only 999. So buy it, keep it in prime condition.
I daren't even read it now.
You're going to be in the next
Can I
one.
borrow a copy so I can read it?
Yes, I will bring you. I'll bring you a copy down. But yeah, it's going to be amazing, and you are in the next one. So that we
I
are.
am.
We've already got
Yay!
book 2. So this is all book 1. There's the 2 variants, but we have book 2 and book 3 are being released together.
So are
And-
these two the same thing? Just with
They're the
alternate
same.
covers?
Yeah. Yes.
Ah, okay. I wasn't sure. I was looking at it, I can't see. There's no number on it. I don't know which one's
No.
what. Which
No.
one do I read first? So I don't want to
It's-
open either.
Yeah. But yes, there will only be 999 of those ever. And
Wow.
as I said, the one with the horns, when he does a limited edition run of the lowest he's ever done is about 3,500, and they normally go for like 60, 70 quid a pop at that. And he's only done 999 of this. So these are not available anywhere else at the moment, just for us guys, because he's a friend. He's a good mate. But he does all the DC and Marvel covers. This is Ryan Brown. The guy is he's an Irish man. He drinks a load of Guinness, and he is ridiculously talented. So
Well, I have to say, he's captured my
worth-
feet perfectly on that cover.
your 6-pack is amazing. So
It is.
yeah, that will be super very nice, very nice.
It's like less a 6-pack, more a keg.
So
It's a barrel.
yeah, we're purposely keeping these on a limited edition run. Also, those cards by different celebrity artists. There is only 300 of these ever printed.
Oh, look at them. Just look. Look at them.
Ooh.
Oh, this geezer is up here.
Yeah, he's good looking.
Mugging.
I like the look of him. Oh,
Look at all the things. Look at the,
well,
look at
but
them.
also where you're on at the moment, if you just go back one, where there's a bloke with a diving helmet, that's
the
north.
Bioshock one. Yeah.
Yes, that's north. We've actually talking to a company who's going to produce those statues. So that is what I know. It's all coming. It's all coming.
You've said the magic word. Oh,
It's, yeah, there and also at some point there will be, and we're talking to people.
use this.
Yeah,
Look at this.
there
Look
will
at this
be
fella.
there will
What a
be a
handsome man.
there will be a tabletop game. It's
Yes, there will.
yes, there will, and it's all coming together. Amazing, super excited. As I said, those cards, there are only 300 of those cards ever.
Wow.
So again, what we wanted to do is because we've got so many really cool people who are now those. Ooh. We're gonna have to
good
use.
is that?
We're gonna have to use you for the advertising. So anybody,
Good enough to eat.
anybody,
B2A, good enough to eat.
Anybody who had the tier when their character is in the book, in the following books, is actually going to be in the next pack. So you will be in the next load of top trumps with your own characters.
Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine what I'm going to end up looking like and doing?
It's going to be amazing.
It's never going to end well, let's be honest.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be the first comic in history with a parental advisory sticker on the front covering me up. Sticker.
Oh,
They got me some kind of weird stickery thing.
A weird stickery thing.
I'm not entirely sure what it is.
It's a weird stickery thing.
Can I eat it? What do I do?
You can do whatever you want with it.
So
also,
not suitable for blood bags. May cause dullness, headache, and sudden death. I should have that tattooed on me somewhere.
Also, just as an exciting thing, because a lot of people didn't get these, there are only 30 packs of these top trumps.
What? Only 30? I better get photocopying that then.
You'll be out there making your own, selling them.
Available now. Worcester War Games in large A4 sheets.
So,
badge.
And a badge.
I'm just going to show off all this stuff you sent me.
You go for it. So yeah, you are going to be in the next one. And from then going forward, also, there is a Wikipedia page coming up where all the characters. Oh, was that number 11 or 21?
11.
11. Big T is our merch guy and one of the Cult of V2A. So you are number 11. Ooh, out of the whole thing. Amazing.
I am not a number. I'm a free man.
So yeah, very, very exciting. So we've got also just as an interesting fact. So if you have a look at the back, this is the back, by the way. You've got you can't see us.
No.
The first bit is somebody wants his hand back. That's Kundalini from Mad Max 1. So we've got officially him. We have all stuff from Mark Sexton, who is actually the Fury Road storyboard artist. Just finished the Thor film. Who is this guy? Who's done the storyboard artist for Black Panther, Thor, Love and Thunder? Oh, he's only put a thank you. And why has he put a thank you? Because he's in the next book as well. Oh, and one quite really amazing one on here is there's one on the back from a guy called Jason Kingsley, OBE, and he owns.
Why do I know that name?
He owns Rebellion Software, which has done Sniper Elite and etc., and also owns 2000 AD, the comic.
Does he now?
So he owns the comic 2000 AD, but he's never been in his own comic, but he's in ours. Exciting stuff. Very excited. Very excited.
So, what is V2A? Tell us all about it.
V2A, though, is German for stainless steel. So that's where the name comes from. But we're not really stainless steel. We're not shiny and chrome. We're more rusty.
We're not British steel, goddammit.
Rusty.
We're not British steel.
An interesting fact. Yeah, an interesting fact. We are being interviewed next week by the BBC about the comments.
Are you going to be on Pebble Mill? Are you going to be on Pebble Mill? Oh my God.
Who knows? Who knows? They think
still a thing.
They think we're definitely strange. They definitely think we're strange. So I am super excited about that. I'm glad you like it, Andy. I can't wait to get your character in there. It is going to be amazing. We are going to have a Wikipedia page as well. So any character who lives in that world will have their own section in the Wikipedia page. You can Google it. You'll see all your references and all the stuff, all your details about the character, etc. And will then appear in all the stories sort of going forward. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. And there is another big bit of news, but I'll leave that to later, to another week. But it's
Tell
huge.
Me after the show. Tell me after the show.
I'll tell you after the show, but it is huge. It's huge. So
I can't wait for the Netflix series. I mean, what?
Yeah, if there are a few left, yes, yeah. If there are
Netflix series,
if there are a few left, and I don't think there will be, but if there are a couple, they will only be available at Worcester War Games.
And you will fight for them. You'll be in my basement fighting for them.
Fighting, yeah. We do a
2 nerds enter, 1 nerd leaves.
Yeah, jelly wrestling, or maybe not.
Or, I don't know,
or maybe not.
I'm going to shoulder it on my carpet, I think.
So, so I'm loving the bases, by the way, on the on Dead Man's Hand. Awesome game. I read through the instructions. Really simple. It looks really good. Looks really funny. Because sometimes when you get like a massive encyclopedia, you think, holy shit.
To be honest, the books aren't huge anyway. They're what, 40 odd pages or something. They're not massive like tomes, like 40k rulebook and things. But to be honest, at least 80% of that is all missions and things like that. The rules are actually like 4 pages long, and that's about it, with diagrams and illustrations. So as much as it's a reasonable sized rule pamphlet, let's call it, the rules aren't huge in there. Most of it is just scenarios and fun things to play. So it's got a great cheap thing. Inside front cover is all the stats and everything you need to play the game. So you can just literally open it up and that, and you're off. You're playing the game. You haven't even got to read the rules. Who needs rules?
Is it still your favourite one?
Easily. It always has been, always will be. There is nothing that comes close to how much fun this game is. Lovely models, amazing game, beautiful terrain, looks so thematic. It's just, it's a winner all day long.
So you're going to get a big order in tomorrow. So guys,
all being well.
Yeah. Get online, Tony, wherever you are. I know you're prowling in the background.
What's next, Tony? What do you want now?
Yeah, what do you want now? I might be going for. I do like the haunted, the distressed one, whatever they're called.
Yeah, the Malevolent 7.
Yeah, but I mean the scenery.
The scenery. Yeah.
Where it's sort of like whitey falling downy.
Yeah, with all the holes in the buildings and stuff.
I like that. It looks stunning, don't they?
They are really, really nice. And also it adds an extra dimension to the game, because in the game you move through windows and doors like they're not there, because it's 1950s Hollywood, so everything's made of balsa wood or sugar glass. So you just dive through windows. Obviously with these, you've got corners of buildings missing, so you can literally just run out the corner of a building. So there's all these extra exits and things you can have fun with.
So how competent are you at building the scenery?
To be honest, I normally leave it to somebody else, because I'm a nightmare with glue. I end up sticking the scenery to me, which is not much use to anyone, really. But no, to be fair, it's one of those things. Everyone knows that I'm a very lazy hobbyist. So when it comes to gluing something together, it's super glue all day long. I don't care what it is. It's getting super glue, because I can't be asked for glue to wait. Yeah. Obviously, with terrain like that, you're supposed to use PVA because it'll bond it properly. But it takes forever to go off, so I just super glue it, which means that when I cock it up, which I inevitably do, that's it. I'm stuck. I've then got to try and work a workaround to go, how do I get that wall back out that's in 3 pieces sandwiched together with super glue? So, yeah. So competent's a strong word for what I describe myself as.
Yeah. So is your website all up to date?
Yeah, well, it's up to date with products. It's just not up to date with images. I do need to sit down at some point and put all the images on. We've had so much stuff coming in that and I'm a lazy arsehole at the best of times. Yeah. So the chances of me doing any of this techno stuff is eventually, sooner or later. But if it says it's there, if it hasn't got a picture, it is there.
It is there. Brilliant. So what scenery, foreground scenery will you be getting in? Because I think I'm going to go mad on this.
I don't think I've got any foreground scenery coming in. I don't think, because it's got to come from foreground direct as opposed to coming in from Stuart. So it's a case of, I was hoping we'd have some in by now, but I just haven't got around to ordering it yet. Right. But no, we will do. Hopefully by the end of this week, I'll have put an order in for the middle of next week, because not this Sunday, but Sunday following, we're having a Dead Man's Hand Day. Oh. So it's just come down with, if you have any Dead Man's Hand, if you don't, come down and use some of ours. We've got tons of gangs, and just learn to play, have some fun, see what you think of it, and hopefully you'll go, yeah, I really like this game. I want to play more of it.
That sounds good. So not this Sunday, next
Sunday. Not this Sunday. Sunday the 6th, I think it is.
I will come down with my freshly painted Anthill mob and kick some butt.
Yeah. And we will be taking pre-orders as well for the plastic kits.
Yeah, I must admit, Stuart sent me one and I loved it. And it's so easy to put together, but also you get really creative and you're like, so
yeah, it's the fact that the shotguns are in 2 pieces, so you can either have them put together or you can have them broken, so it looks like they're reloading.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's so cool. And you got like separate holsters and things as well. So
and
they've got in their hand. Yeah, little sheriff's badges and all sorts of fun things. Yeah, it's so well thought out. Such a good idea.
Yeah. Is anybody else doing that? Because I haven't seen that from anybody else. Not to that level. I can't say
that I have either. I know that you've got things like Wild West Exodus, which is more of a kind of steampunk thing. They've been doing plastics for a few years now. but it's a bigger scale and it's a completely different game. It's nothing like Dead Man's Hand whatsoever. So no, I think they are the first around to be doing plastic cowboys multi-part kits.
Wow.
And yeah, they've knocked it out of the park with this one. It is so
and the
good.
quality is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god! So, what other sort of gaming teams do you have at Worcester War Games that you're home to? Well, like on a Monday night or one of the nights you said you do X-Wing.
Yes, yeah. So Wednesday nights is board games. So this evening was board games. Mike and Hyatt run those for us, and then we have the Worcester. Now, what's the right word to use? It's so politically incorrect to say the wrong thing, but I'm going to say it anyway. Basically, the LGBT plus Q plus whatever they are. Those guys, they run a D&D session on a Wednesday evening. So anyone out there that wants to join in with that, you can do.
Well, that's cool.
They're a good bunch of lads. They always have a good laugh, and lasses, for that matter. So yeah, you can come down for that. If you don't want to play board games, come down and do some D&D. Thursday nights is X-Wing. Leon from Mountain Warehouse. If you want to go and pester him there, please do. If anyone can sneak up on Leon while he's at work and lick him, I might do a competition, because he does it in my shop.
What, he just...
So yeah, if you want to go into... Yeah, just licks them. Just literally just walks in and licks them.
That's nice.
He's known for it. He can't keep his tongue to himself.
Right.
Just ask his wife. So yeah, he runs X-Wing for us, and then again, like I say, all the other tables are free. So if you want to come down and play anything, you can do. And then Friday, Tracy runs the Magic the Gathering stuff for us. But it's very much a community thing. So if you do want to play any of the games, if you let us know first through Facebook or whatever, then we can organise somebody to be there that will run you through how to play. We got lots of people want to play 40k at the moment because the new edition came out last summer when we were in lockdown. And of course, we've not been allowed to play until last week. So very few people have actually played any 40k 9th edition.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are coming and going, can we play 9th edition? I've never played before. And it's like, don't worry, nobody else has played much either. So we'll all be learning together.
Wow. Oh, that's good. I like it when you learn together, because then you can cheat.
Yeah. Yeah. Rules are there, like children, to be broken.
Exactly. Anybody called Drone gets 2 extra goes.
Yeah, but no armor.
Yeah,
no saving rolls.
Also, we've got to play Gaslands sometime. I love Gaslands.
Yes. I've had 2 or 3 people in over the last. In fact, 2 or 3 people today literally came in today and going, "I'm looking to play some Gaslands." I said, "I know a man that loves Gaslands, and we want to do something with that." And he was like, "Cool, let me know."
Definitely. Well, one of the Saturdays as well, I will bring the buggy down. We're parking outside until the traffic. The trouble is, the traffic wardens in Worcester are really. They're quite fierce, aren't they?
They can be. I've had running with traffic wardens a few times. Well, you got the 50 cal on top, haven't you? That'll
the machine gun is slightly an issue in Worcester city centre. Slightly an issue.
No.
But also, we have been invited to quite a few Comic-Cons. So the graphic novel is going to be out and around. We're going to be taking our buggies, and we've got like a watchtower with flamethrowers and all that stuff. So that'll be exciting. And we will invite Worcester War Games with us. Yeah. Also, I think CovCon is going to be really big. CovCon? Yeah. Never guess where that is.
I reckon Newcastle.
Could be. Sounds like Newcastle, Coventry. But that's going to be really good as well. Yeah.
Right next door. I was only a couple of miles out.
Exactly. So what's Pete got to say? So,
where was that at, Pete? Where was that at?
Where were you, Pete? So
who was doing this?
I think we've got Paul's coming on next week because he's got a load of new games. Pete will be on in a couple of weeks' time. Pete's always good. Pete stunned everybody with his Judge Dredd repertoire. He had more games in even 2000 AD, realised.
Oh, there we go. Sunderland. So right next to Coventry. We were so close.
It is, yeah. As you can see, geography was not our main point. What about how are we doing with paints and stuff now? Has the embargo come through? Are we getting stuff from Europe?
No, nothing has changed there until the government or the customs, Her Majesty's Customs, turns around and stops being greedy arseholes. And I mean that in the kindest possible way. There is going to be no movement on that because they're just being complete rip-off artists and overcharging massively on import fees, and it's just not possible. By the time you've paid to get the stuff into the country, you're paying more than what you're going to sell it for, so you'd be losing money. So nobody's going to be doing anything with that for a while until something changes. So we'll see what happens.
So back to you. Is there any good UK paint companies or spray can companies?
Yeah, well, we've always stocked Army Painter. We do like Army Painter stuff. Good old British company. We're kind of cutting back a bit on their paint systems just because we've got other paint systems in at the moment, so we don't have room for everything. However, we do stock almost exclusively their spray paints because their primers are really good and they've got a nice range. So they do a lot of different colours that are quite useful. However, they've had issues. I assume they must have import issues as well, whether it's a compressed air gas thing or whether it's just expense, I don't know. So we've had a few problems getting some of their stuff. But TT Combat, good old TT Combat, have stepped up and I assume they have a British manufacturer, might even make it themselves. And they're doing a massive range of sprays, which we've now got in store. We've only got a few limited ones. We thought we'd give them a whirl first, see what they're like.
Yeah.
So we've got black, grey, white, brown, the leather brown, not the dark brown, bone colour, and something else. I can't remember what the other colour was. But yeah, so we've got those. I've tried them all now. I've tried them out. So consumer tested, so you don't have to. And yeah, they're actually really good. They're really good. I was very impressed with them. They're not as shiny as the Army Painter ones, but they're also not as matte as the Games Workshop ones. And they're a nice mixture. Games Workshop, I always find, are too much propellant and not enough paint. Whereas Army Painter are almost the opposite, where they're too much paint and not enough propellant. These are a nice middle ground, and they're £2 a can cheaper than anyone else's. So they're a bargain price, and they're really good quality.
So try them out.
Come and try those out. Come and see how you get on with those people.
Yeah, excellent. What about paintbrushes and all the rest of it? Is everything else still coming
Paintbrushes is fine. As far as we know, paintbrushes are fine. We get those from Roger up at Gamecraft Limited in Liverpool. He does all our Kolinsky Sable brushes for us. I'm not sure where he gets them from. So fingers crossed he can still get them and we'll have a regular supply of those. I may put an order in next week just in case. Yeah, so we still do the Kolinsky Sables. Games Workshop have actually just released a whole new set of synthetic brushes.
Ooh.
Whether they're any good or not, I don't know, because they're synthetic and I only use Sable because it's much better quality. However, should I need to wash something or dry brush something, I'll probably give them a whirl at some point. They could be really good. They might surprise us all.
They might. Are they still getting loads of fallout from the cursed?
Yeah. To be fair, the whole Cursed City thing has kind of gone away a bit now. People have kind of moved on. They've either said their piece and gone off to do whatever, or they've said their piece and they've just carried on as normal. However, now I was debating on whether to talk about this or not because I didn't want to be.
Let's talk.
I didn't want to be a moaning Myrtle about this. However, Games Workshop. Now we've had issues obviously with this Cursed City release that we're not going to get it again. What they haven't told us, and which they're kind of trying to keep quiet, so I might well get in trouble for saying this, is the fact that they made us a product called the Crimson Court, which is vampires in Warhammer Underworlds for the Diagasm expansion. Yeah. And they came out and they were a limited stock for all retailers. So I think we got 3 boxes and that was it. Well, that's right. It's not a problem. These things happen. Obviously, they're dealing with it, but we'll get them in later on. Now, we've been trying to get these in now for about 6 weeks or so since they came out, maybe a little bit longer, and we haven't been able to get them. And over the last 3 weeks, we've been told repeatedly that they're no longer going to be available for the foreseeable future, that they have no plans to make any more of them for the foreseeable future. Now, on the website, it says that this is temporarily out of stock online, which is fine. It is temporarily out of stock. However, the fact they have no plans on making this product for the foreseeable future, and that's a quote, it does mean that anyone that wants to play this game, it is their most competitive game that they do. The Underworlds game is brilliant because it's cards and it's on a small hexagonal board and stuff. It's a great game with some lovely models. They also use amazing sculpts for them. It's great. However, it is a very card-centric game that if you don't have all the cards at your disposal, you're going to struggle at tournament level. Some of these guys are very, very serious about it. And they'll have all the sets, and there'll be a definitive list of this is the cards you need to have if you want to be competitive. Well, if one of these cards is from the Diagasm set, is from the Crimson Court set, sorry, and it was such a limited run that they're not going to do it for who knows how long, then everyone's going to be playing at a massive disadvantage to anyone who tries to get one. It seems a bit kind of, we've kept quiet about this one because Curse City has taken the focus away from it. So rather than kind of coming forward and telling people we're not going to be doing any more of it, we're just going to let it quietly kind of slip away into the background. And it's a bit like, that's a bit sneaky. I don't like that. If you're not going to do it, tell people you're not going to do it, rather than stringing us along going, order it every week. You're not going to get it. Oh, and by the way, tell your customers they can't be competitive.
Yeah.
Just no, I'm not happy with that at all.
Yeah, have you heard, or has anybody else online heard about the Games Workshop streaming channel?
Yes. Is this for the Warhammer community thing?
Yeah.
They did, because they did their what was it? The Warhammer Fest thing a couple of weeks ago, where it's normally a big event. It used to be Games Day over in Nottingham, and they moved it to the NEC, then the NIA, then back to the NEC, then over to Coventry. Everything's happening in Coventry.
It is.
How weird. And they did it because obviously this year they couldn't do it in person, so they did an online stream where every day at 6 p.m. I think it was, they did an hours-long stream where they would show all the new releases and stuff that were coming on. They've got a lot of excitement from things that were coming out there. There's some beautiful stuff coming out.
Wow. Because I heard another rumor that they're on about doing their own streaming subscription channel.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to work, to be honest. I think that's them kind of trying to cash in their good name, but at the moment I don't think it's the right climate for doing that, because their name's not as good as it was like 10 weeks ago before the whole Curse City debacle. So
I think also it's quite hard sometimes with the streaming channels, like even with Disney Plus, which has had, I don't know, is it 90 million subscribers or something crazy like that?
Yeah.
But because Falcon and the Winter Soldier wasn't that great, it was okay, but it was missable.
Yeah.
WandaVision started off okay because people didn't quite
really
know
like
where.
that.
I did, because I didn't know where it was going. The only thing, a quick spoiler, so just put your fingers in your ears if you've not heard this, or you've not seen it, sorry. But I was disappointed that Mephisto was not in it at the end.
Was he not? Who knew?
I was waiting for that, and he didn't, and I was like, oh. But apart from that, the rest of it was really good.
Yeah, they just need somewhere to go in season 2, that's what that is.
But because it's a monthly subscription, if they start having a few bad ones together, because literally that's the only thing I'm watching on Disney Plus, then people just jump ship. So again, with Games Workshop, unless you've got a ton of really good programs, people will just binge watch it, have it for a month, watch everything, and then jump off.
Yeah, a month's free subscription to see what it's like. Watch everything you want to do, and then
40 hours of a day of watching all that stuff.
Maybe it'll just be the Space Marine movie on repeat. That's what it's going to be. So you can watch it more than once.
But also, I think they're going to have trouble with the content. I know they can do like some live streams and stuff like that, but as soon as you sort of say £10 a month or whatever.
Yeah, that's going to be obviously the price point for most of these things is like $5.99, like Disney Plus was, Netflix was when you joined that. So you go, okay, it's not a massive expense, but obviously, like we love our TV in the house. So we've got Netflix, we've got Disney, we've got Amazon, we've got Now TV. And we've got Disney Plus, so we've got 5 of them running simultaneously. And half the time I still skip through and go, "There's nothing on, there's nothing on." So to have a Games Workshop one that I guess will be showing YouTube tutorials, essentially, like their painting and battle reports. I know they are working very hard to get a lot of kind of animated shows and stuff done. They've kind of scoured YouTube for all the top animators that have been doing 40K and Age of Sigmar content. They've gone, right, rather than you doing it freelance on there, come and work for us and do it properly. We'll throw money behind you and you can actually do a really good job of it. So I expect they're going to try and get a lot of that ready for the launch of their own streaming service if they can. And potentially some of these guys are amazing. It's like Love, Death and Robots. There's that level of quality.
Wow.
It could actually be really, really good. As we say, it's just that thing of, will there be enough content to fill out
the content
24/7 without just being the same shows on loop every day?
Exactly. So a quick question. So what have you been watching at the moment on TV?
Well, I was about to say, on a related note, as we do this that way, I've Love, Death and Robots Series 2.
Yeah.
I watched that. Massive fan of the original series. Thought it was mind-blowing. A lot of the stuff on there, some of the ideas were so good. Very disappointed with Season 2, I have to say. Only 8 episodes, so a lot shorter than Season 1, which was 18 episodes. And to be honest, the originality wasn't there for the second series. There were 3 episodes I really liked, and the other 5 were very meh. There's nothing original or new with this. It's a bit... But the 3 really good episodes were really good episodes. So it's still worth a look. And obviously we'll keep on supporting that because it's a great idea and a great way of getting kind of people out there to see this kind of stuff.
Definitely. I've just started season 2 and I watched the first one with the Hoover.
Yes, yeah. Again, it was like, okay, interesting choice of animation and not a particularly good or clever story.
Yeah.
It was like
so I watched that first one. I was like, I haven't gone back yet.
No, stick with it. Like I said, the better episodes are in the second half of the series. And like I said, there's a couple of them that are really good. The Long Grass is a beautiful looking story. It's not particularly original or clever, but it looks so beautiful. It's just like, it's worth a look.
I watched Army of the Dead.
Now that was going to be my next thing. Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
You're the only person I've met that has. Everyone else has hated it with a passion.
I like Zack Snyder, and it's cheesy in places, and it's an idiot plot where you just think, really?
Yeah.
But I liked it. That's my kind of film. I enjoyed it.
And I thought we could be friends.
And I thought we could.
That's out the window. That's gone now.
I'm sorry about that. I did watch Lock and Key.
Yes, I watched that when it came on. That was actually quite enjoyable.
I enjoyed that. It's I've just finished it. There's a few bits in it where you think, really? Let's do something really stupid. And you think, let's not do something stupid. But then there'll probably be half the episodes. But I enjoyed it. It's a shame. I know it's built for like teenage.
Yeah.
If it was like a over 18s and dark and more sinister, but the same ideas could have been really.
Yeah, but it's based on a graphic novel, so obviously to a certain extent they have to stay true to the source material. They can't change the tone of it too much.
Exactly, but I thought overall, because there is some scary bits in it.
Oh yeah,
If you just pushed it a bit more scary, it's really good, and it's a very interesting thing. So I really enjoyed that.
And season 2 is coming. There is a season 2 coming.
There is a season 2. Anything else you've been watching?
What else? I've been trying to catch up with The Expanse. A lot of people in the shop have been telling me about The Expanse. So I had no idea what it was. And I'm about halfway through season 5 now of the 5 seasons that there are. So I've probably binged it quite quickly, to be honest.
Well done,
thoroughly enjoying it, I have to say. As long as nothing bad happens to Amos, I'll be fine. I don't care about anyone else in it. Just as long as Amos is all right. We
are hopefully on the Freak Show on the Saturday night one. We are getting one of the actors from The Expanse on.
Is it Thomas Jane? Thomas Jane.
I can't say who it is, but I'm very excited. I am a massive Expanse fan. Massive Expanse fan.
It is
possibly the best sci-fi thing out there. Also, I've been watching Swamp Thing. Look at that! I've watched the first episode. It's quite dark.
That was my issue with it. It was so dark in places I couldn't see what was going on.
Yeah,
it was like,
it looks quite creepy.
Something moving. Yeah, sadly it got shit canned about halfway through the first season.
It did.
Yeah, so I kind of gave up there. I can't see what's going on. It's not going to end. So, which is it was sad for me because I really like Swamp Thing. I'm more Swamp Thing fan than I am a Man Thing fan. Man Thing's cool, but Swamp Thing, Dick Durock in the old 80s TV show with Heather Locklear or with Adrian Barbeau in the original and Heather Locklear in the sequel. That was my jam. I love that kind of thing. So
wow.
To see like a properly dark version of it was like, okay, this is cool. But then obviously it didn't gel with audiences.
I wonder why, because they sort of cancelled it before anything. I think it was like 12 episodes and they made it down to 10, and they sort of finished it somehow. But it's quite good. I was quite impressed with the production. It looks good. It's quite gritty. It's quite horrifying. It's adult. It's definitely adult.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. This one. No. I really enjoyed it. If it was too dark to see it sometimes, but getting rid of it before it's going to finish, like that means there's going to be no finish to this show. What's going to happen? Who knows? It's going to end one day. Swamp Thing's going to come out of the shower and go, "I've just had a weird dream. What happened?"
Yeah. I was watching. Have you seen MODOK?
MODOK. I haven't. No, I did see it was on.
It's quite good. It's really good. It's done by the people who did is it Robot Chicken or whatever it is?
Yes, yeah.
Like the
Adult Swim. Yeah,
Adult Swim.
Yeah, Adult
really
Swim
good.
is fantastic stuff. My only issue with Adult Swim, which is the same with Family Guy as well to that extent, is they've ruined so many things that I love by making them better or funnier than the originals. That when I watch this, Star Wars is my main thing for this.
Yeah.
You're watching bits of it and go, yeah, but then in Robot Chicken, this bit happens, and it doesn't happen in the movie. You go, kind of disappointed now because that was actually really funny. So yeah, they've kind of taken all those things that are in my head and made them physically on the show. And it's like, it's so good, so funny stuff.
It is very good. I've watched episode 1 and it's on Disney Plus, just come out, and I'm really enjoying it. Really, really funny. Same kind of adult humor. It's totally inappropriate, really funny.
Yeah.
Thumbs up, really.
A little bit of information that may be true, may not be true. I don't know. Somebody will probably pipe up and say yes or no. There is rumor that when George Lucas was working on the prequel trilogy for Star Wars, the original concept had been to have Jar Jar Binks become Darth Sidious.
Oh.
But because Robot Chicken did it in their first Star Wars adaptation, he then turned around and said, well, I can't do it now because it looks like I'm ripping you guys off. You've ruined my entire 6-year plan. And there's a making of where they go and meet him and talk to him about doing Robot Chicken Star Wars and stuff. And he basically goes, yeah, you stole my idea. I was going to have... And we don't know if he was joking or whether that was a genuine thing.
Yeah.
I'd like to think it was genuine and that they just beat him to the punch and he's just like, God damn it, you guys.
I bet it was, actually. I bet it was.
There's all those fan theories out there that he's doing the whole drunken master thing in episode 1. And in the background, he's making hand gestures and stuff that people say things. Like, yeah, okay, it looks like he was heading that way for it. But was he really? Was he prepared to do that?
Awesome. So, anything else you've been watching? Anything on your...
I think that's about it, to be honest. I don't have time to watch them. I'm too busy painting all this stuff. People can want stuff painted.
I think The Expanse, if people haven't watched The Expanse, just go out and watch it. It's on Amazon Prime, 5 seasons.
Yeah. And they're not massively long seasons either. They're only like 12 to 14 episodes or something per season, 40-minute episodes. Yeah. It gets a little bit political in the middle, but it is a very good show.
It is awesome.
It is well worth catching.
Excellent. So I will be down Saturday. So awesome. looking forward to meeting JD and the rest of the mob.
Yeah, bat rep next week. We want a bat rep. So no getting out of it. You can't get out of it now. You've agreed, and we're going to do it. And
it's on. Game on.
I'll make you cry.
Make me cry.
Make you cry.
Excellent. So I think we're nearly at the end of the show. So first of all, Andy, anything you'd like to say to your adoring fan?
All of them. All one of them. Oh my God. It's not a roast without roast potatoes. There we go.
That's a very good call, that is.
Yeah.
What was he thinking?
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And all I'd like to say is thank you, everybody, for watching. Please share and like. It's going awesome. So, Andy, where is your tutorials on the painting of the Dead Man's Hand?
They are on YouTube as their main source. Technology, I don't know really what's going on.
Stick the link on the Geek Show Facebook group and from there.
Yes, it is on the Brush Monkeys. It's on the Worcester War Games group. It's on the Dead Man's Hand official group. It's on the Dead Man's Hand Wild West Adventures group. I think I might have done the first one on the Geek Show, the first plastic one I painted, but I will get the Kelly Gang on there, and when the basing tutorial is done tomorrow, I'll also get that up on there as well. So yeah, come and look. Most of it's just me talking nonsense, and it's poor quality paint techniques that people just go, don't do that with your painting. But yeah, it's quick and easy. It's what it is.
Have you got a classic quote of any of the customers this week when they've asked you like a stupid question? Do you ever stick it on the board of?
Oh,
I've
always been tempted. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do a biography.
A board of shame.
Tales from the Tabletop, I wanted to call it. Then we were talking the other day about maybe doing like a Porn Stars thing, the show on whatever channel it's on, where we have cameras everywhere and a crew, and when people come in to trade stuff, we'll film them. We'll chat about their armies. Like, that's a cool idea. It's like, with this amount of stupid things people ask me that come in that shop, it's like, it's comedy gold. It truly is.
Yeah.
So yeah, check out my memoirs when I do those one day. Before my brain's too Swiss cheese to remember anything that's happened in my life.
So and there you have it. So
Yeah.
I will be in there on Saturday asking stupid stuff. So,
Excellent.
So thank you, everybody. We will see you all next Wednesday, same time, same back channel. Look at that, nicked that from somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm going to post up some of my painted figures.
About time too. We're waiting to see the list.
Yeah, let's get.
You
some
keep
Christmas
teasing
to go.
us.
I
You
know.
tease us with your quality paint jobs, and we don't get to see it.
The word quality is never in.
I'm pretty sure it is, but it might not be in the sense you want it to be. There is definitely the word quality.
Am I the only person who sprays everything white first and then sort of?
You are certainly in a minority.
Oh, okay.
Definitely in a minority, especially with the colours you're choosing to paint stuff. You're going to go, here's a white base coat and let's paint it black.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe start with a brown for the things you're painting brown.
Right. Well, let's
maybe
see.
Just an idea.
Yeah, just maybe. But, you know, when have
What
I
do
ever
I
listened?
know? What do I know?
When have I ever listened to reason or logic? Anyhow, cool.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we will see you next week. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. And
Bye-bye, every lovely peoples.
And buy board games and games. And have a great time, guys. And watch The Expanse. Bye.